After you have your 501c3, it is important that you go to the Florida Department of Agriculture, right to solicit. There's a website called Charity Checker. So if you go to Google it. You put in the word Florida and you put charitychecker.org. And you can find every nonprofit organization that is or ain't registered to solicit in the state of Florida. For some of you that have organizations that are very well established and you've participated in Give Miami, one of the documents that they require you to have is the Florida right to solicit. It's okay. The IRS says yes, the 501c3 status gives you the right to solicit and document tax donations, but Florida wants to know how much. They also want to know, are you using a certified or a professional fundraiser to help you raise money? Going back to the 501c3. For those of you that are new and you're starting your organization and you just want a little bit of help, there's two different forms that you can do to get your 501c3. That's the easy form and the full length form. I'm gonna talk about price because a lot of times what scares people is the price. The easy form application on the IRS website, the application is less than $300. That's if you're bringing in $50,000 in revenue or less per year within the first 3 years. I am not a CPA. I am not giving financial advice. I'm just stating there's two forms on the IRS website and there's a tutorial video that shows you how to do it. And there's the full form that is $850. And that gives you all the benefits to raise as much money, have as much revenue as you can possibly raise and have for your nonprofit organization. Money is an issue when you're taking your passion project to be a nonprofit organization, because for the most part, everything is coming out of your pocket, and your friend's pocket, and your mama's pocket, and those people who don't care about the donation part. But there's two ways to get funds for the donation part. Advertising and marketing is separate from grant and solicitation. So if you were doing or having a hosting a party or a wine tasting, paint and sip type of activity, and you ask someone for advertising and marketing dollars, that is not tax deductible. That is doing business. That person wants to advertise to your group of people because they believe that you have their target market. That's simple business advertising. It's sponsorship, advertising, and marketing. If you're asking for donations to underwrite the cost of the event and you're a 501c3, that's a different line item and it's a different gift. Advertising and marketing is an exchange for your guest list to really market towards your audience. When it comes to the 501c3 and looking for sponsorship to underwrite the cost of it, there's a different exchange. But we can go into that on another day. I'm going to check another question. So most of the people that registered, they do not have, they're not registered in SunBiz. And maybe they don't want to register in SunBiz. One of the things that you can do is you can become a project under another organization. It could be your women's group at church. It could be your sorority. If your passion project is just about helping people and you don't want the business part of having an organized 501c3. Find an organization to partner with, and they handle the administrative part of doing the work, and you handle the passion project part, where you go to them and say, I would like to partner with you to do X, Y, and Z. Every year on my birthday, my friends and I put together hygiene kits, and we want to donate them in the community. Can we partner with your organization, since what you do, your mission and vision, is in line with my passion project? And it would make a great partnership if we could work together. Talk it out between the organization and yourself about, will this work? The art of collaboration is key. You can get more done when you have an effective collaboration partnership. And also, if you are by yourself and struggling, or just don't know where to go, of course we are a resource to help. However, you can partner with other organizations as you're developing and learning about the nonprofit industry. The nonprofit industry, as of 2018, was a $900 billion industry in the United States. 900 billion, not million. Let me see this question. Oh, sorry. Let me see the chat. I'm gonna get that right. Can the board work for a nonprofit? So when you're doing your structure for your nonprofit organization, you print off the documents on Sunbiz and get a hard copy and answer question by question. Board members cannot be paid. I am not a CPA, but your board members are volunteers. The executive director is a paid member. The executive director is the only person on the board who is staff and a board member. We're talking about nonprofit organizations, not for profit, not profit sharing, or the board of directors for those Fortune 500 for-profit businesses. Board members cannot be paid.